Hello everyone, this is Doomguy. A question that pops up from now and then is, can someone show me how to build into pistols? In this video, I will be going over how I personally build into pistols, more specifically around Gunslinger, the semi-automatic pistol build. For the most part, if you want to use automatic pistols, you can basically swap out Gunslinger for Gorilla, the perk cards that increase the damage of your automatic pistols. I do understand that everyone builds into each weapon differently based on their preferences, likes, and dislikes. To add an additional disclaimer, pistols next to shotguns fall short when it comes to general damage output, especially if you are running a full health build. The performance of your pistols will depend on the legendary prefixes and your build setups. I highly recommend carrying a second weapon of your choosing. That being said though, I do hope that you can use this guide as a reference guide to get you started on how to build into pistols. This guide will be primarily for full health builds. First, let us go over my legendary perk card setup. As with all of my builds, I will run the following: Strength, Endurance, Charisma, Intelligence, Agility, and Luck, all at max rank. The reason for these cards is so I can use additional perk cards as well as the special stat gain. Now we will go over the general special setup. Starting with Strength, I will typically use Strong Back at rank 4, Traveling Pharmacy at rank 3, Bandolier at rank 2, Incisor at rank 3, and Martial Artist at rank 3. Strong Back will increase my carry weight capacity, Traveling Pharmacy reduces the weight of my chem consumables, Bandolier will reduce the weight of my ballistic munitions, Incisor adds armor-piercing damage to my melee weapons, and Martial Artist will increase the swing speed of my melee weapons. Mostly for utility and thematic purposes, I will carry a melee weapon alongside my primary pistol weapon. If I don't have the time to reload and I am being swarmed by NPCs, I will swap to melee and take care of them accordingly. Moving on to Perception, I usually will run Tank Killer rank 3, Concentrated Fire rank 3, and Grenadier rank 2. Tank Killer will provide additional armor-piercing damage for my pistols, Concentrated Fire allows me to target enemy limbs, and Grenadier will expand the blast radius of my grenades and other explosives. Similar to melee weapons, I will carry a handful of grenades or potentially a launcher alongside my pistol to ensure kills should my pistol not perform adequately enough for the mobs or bosses I am fighting. Now we will cover Endurance. I will be running Adamantium Skeleton rank 3, Cola Nut rank 2, and Fireproof rank 3. Adamantium Skeleton will prevent my limbs from being broken, Cola Nut increases the effectiveness of my Nuka-Colas regardless of the flavor, and Fireproof will increase my explosive and fire damage resistance. Under the Charisma category, I run the following: Inspirational rank 3, Field Surgeon rank 2, Strange in Numbers, Travel Agent, and Tenderizer rank 3. Inspirational will increase my experience gained while in a group. Field Surgeon will increase the speed recovery of my stim packs and rataways. Strange in Numbers increases the effectiveness of my mutations. Travel Agent reduces the cost of my fast travel. And Tenderizer increases my damage per hit on my target. Intelligence is more of a personal preference selection, however there are some perks that I would recommend depending on your pistol and/or build setup. Typically, I run First Aid rank 3, Demolition Expert rank 5, Batteries Included rank 3, and Gunsmith rank 4. First Aid increases the effectiveness of my stim packs. Demolition Expert increases the damage of my explosives including launchers, grenades, and explosive legendary prefixes. Batteries Included reduces the weight of my energy munitions including fusion cores, and Gunsmith will slow the durability cost of my firearms. Agility is going to be the primary focus of your pistols. Sadly, agility has a large amount of useful perks, but depending on your playstyle, I would suggest interchanging and seeing what suits your preferences. For me personally, I run through Hiker rank 3, Gunslinger, Expert Gunslinger, and Master Gunslinger at rank 3, and Adrenaline at rank 3. Through Hiker will reduce the carry weight of my food and drink consumables. The Gunslinger perks increase the damage of my semi-automatic pistols, and Adrenaline will increase the damage of my weapons per kill. As a reminder, should you want to run automatic pistols, you can just as easily swap out Gunslinger for Gorilla. Additionally, should you be running a plasma weapon with the Flamer attachment, you will be utilizing Gunslinger, as the Flamer is considered a semi-automatic weapon. Finally, we will cover luck. Again, depending on your playstyle and preference, there are a variety of options you can utilize here. However, I almost always use VAT, so I will be running Bloody Mess rank 3, Better Criticals rank 3, 1 point of 4-leaf clover, Class Freak at rank 3, Starch Jeans at rank 2, and Critical Savvy at rank 3. Bloody Mess increases my general overall damage output. Better Criticals increases the damage of my VAT's critical strikes. 4-leaf clover on hit has a chance to refill my crit strike meter. Class Freak reduces the penalties of my mutations. Starch Jeans prevents my mutations from being removed by radaways and rad showers. And Critical Savvy allows my crit shots to reduce only part of my critical strike meter. As with most builds, your build setup will depend on your playstyle, preferences, and weapons and armor. For me personally, I run a mixed set of Secret Service. However, each piece has action point refresh as I enjoy the utility of my action point recovery. For my pistol or pistols, most of my weapons are anti-armor with a variety of prefixes ranging from aiming down sight damage, explosive damage, VATS 50 crit damage, reduced VATS action cost, and faster reload. For my mutations, as with most of my builds, if I am not building to a low health build setup, I will run the following: Bird Bones, Carnivore, Eagle Eyes, Egghead, Scaly Skin, and Speed Demon. I do hope this guide helps you, or you are able to use this guide as a reference point for your pistol build. Again, I do understand everyone has their own preferences that differ from one another. If you found this guide helpful or useful, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and most importantly, share this video with your friends who have an interest in Fallout 76. This is Doom Guy. Rip and tear.